everybody, it's Theresa Lucas, middays here at Fresh 100. Look who I have in the studio, Ed Sheeran. Ed, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, I'm so excited about this. I mean, you were a big winner at the Brit Awards just a couple months ago. In fact, weren't you even deemed like you were king and Adele was queen of the Brit Awards that evening?
I'm not sure. We won the same amount of awards, so maybe.
How thrilling is that, though? Did you ever imagine this would be happening this quickly, or?
It's all happened very gradually. So yeah, it becomes more and more believable as days go past. But if you were to skip back 4 years, then no. But as more stuff happens, it becomes more believable.
That is just wonderful.
I did an EP with Yellow Wolf. I did a track with B.O.B. actually as well. And then a whole load of English people, rappers like Devlin and Tiny Temper and Wretch 32 and stuff, and it's been good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice kind of wide genre of music that you're into then, huh?
Yeah, I've been experimenting.
That's
a little
awesome.
bit.
Very good. All right, well, I have to ask you, did you write a song for One Direction?
I did, yeah.
Oh my gosh, see, I got that right, guys.
Yeah, I did.
Wow, what's that like to hear something you've written that, other people are...
It's kind of cool because the song that I gave them was around 4 years old, and it was just sitting on my laptop, and I didn't know what to do with it. I was kind of like, I know it's good, but I don't know how I'm going to use it. And for it to be given a burst of life that large is quite cool. And they have a very, very hardcore fan base that like it, and I'm just happy that a song that I wrote such a long time ago can have a life. It's good.
It was just sitting there waiting, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's cool. Let's see. Well, I have to ask you this too now. Did you actually come over here to America? No contacts or anything? You just decided, I'm going to go over there and I'm going to make it big. Was that a true story? How did that go?
Well, it wasn't so much I'm going to make it big. I was like, I'm going to go over there with I had one contact, John, who hooked me up with a gig in Inglewood. Yeah, I had one contact. It wasn't to come over here to make it big. It was to come over here and just do lots of shows and kind of, yeah.
And that you're doing. I mean, you look at, you're on stage here in Detroit for the first time.
Yeah.
Snow Patrol tonight, right?
Playing the Fillmore, yeah. It should be fun.
Oh, very
Should be
exciting.
fun. It's good to be in Detroit. It's my first time here. So
You should try to check out the Motown Museum sometime.
100%, yeah, 100%. I'm really bad at geography, so I thought when we were in Toronto and it was like, yeah, it's a half an hour flight to Detroit. I was kind of I thought Detroit was, for some reason, I don't know why, I thought Detroit was like proper Midwest, kind of around Texas sort of area.
Right.
But I didn't know it was right up here. But
Well, I know it gets a little confusing, Midwest, and yet we're east of the middle part of the states.
Well, I thought Washington was up in the left-hand corner, and then when we were there, it's weird.
That's good. See, you're getting an educational tour of the states too.
But I'm like that in my own country. Like I've toured around England for the last 4 years, and I was in Japan the other day, and they brought out a map of England, and they asked me to point at where I was from, and then I pointed at where I was from, and then I was like, oh man, like we gigged there, and I thought they were really close, and they're not, and like Inverness is up there, and like I wasn't too good at geography, so I am like that with my own country. So,
Well, that's good. That's good. Well, we are so happy to have you here, and we are playing your song, The A-Team.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, it gives me chills, gives me goosebumps. That's awesome. Do you have a website that you'd like to pimp to our listeners? And
probably the best form of information is probably my Twitter, which is just my name, Ed Sheeran. That I kind of keep people a bit more updated than the website does.
And I understand you have like almost 2 million Twitter followers.
Yeah, I got 1.9, I think.
That's amazing. And I saw you on your phone earlier, so you are tweeting yourself back.
No,
right?
I was texting actually.
Oh, were you texting?
I was texting, yeah. All my friends around this time in the morning, because it's in England, it's like kind of afternoon, nighttime. So this is the time where they all text me. Whereas when it gets to our afternoon, nighttime here, there's like 2 o'clock in the morning for them. So this is the time where I speak to all of them.
That's awesome. How awesome is that? All right, well, download his music, iTunes, right?
Yeah, got an EP on iTunes. The album's there for pre-order as well.
There you are. There you have it. Oh, and request his songs here on Fresh too. Ed Sheeran, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me. Oh, should I